Hello fellow lurkers, Barons here, and it looks like you're just in time for your enchanting lesson. As you might know, the enchantment system has been added to Lurks Below in this newest Badlands patch, and to help answer a lot of the questions people have, I've set up this short, simple lesson for everyone who feels like they need a little lesson in magic. It allows you to craft magical books which add affixes and prefixes to your armors and weapons. This is to extend their life expectancy and let you fill in any gaps that the RNG is giving you trouble with. How do you get it and what do you need? Well, in my inventory I have everything you will need to start with your magical adventures. Starts off with wood and honey, and in each difficulty there's going to be these new special ores that you can find throughout the land, and as you can see, each difficulty has their own coloration and naming type. You have your emerald, sapphire, amethyst, and carnelian. As mentioned previously, each one is found in their respective difficulty. They'll show up as a very distinct form from the other ores in the land, but they are affected by the extra ore pickaxe survival perk. So if you're in survival, lucky you, you have a chance of getting double, 30% more overall. Now on your adventures, once you finally find one of these gems, you'll be able to actually craft them. The recipe is found in the magical objects section above, and you have one for each difficulty. If you happen to load up an old character that was before this Badlands patch, you will automatically unlock all 4 of them once you find a Cornelius. So now what are the actual steps to process the wood and honey into magical books of binding? Well, no, they don't bind your objects, don't worry. They just add stuff to your things. Okay? Okay. Step number 1, go find some wood, chop it down, and now you've got enough resources to actually do the stuff. Step number 2, go to your handy workbench. At the handy workbench, in the normal resources tab, you will have, click on the parchments. You're gonna probably want to make a stack of 50, so just control click and boom, you've got all of that, because it's gonna take 25 of those suckers to make 1 book. So a full stack of that makes 2 books. It makes 10 wood to make a full stack of parchments. So as you can see, I've got about enough for 20 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and just make a couple of them, enough to do 4 for each difficulty type, and let's see what we get. Once we have our blank books, we can go to our enchanting table. This enchanting table is one of the apparatus. It's unlocked along with the magic book recipes once you actually find some of these stones. It automatically adds itself there. No need to find a bag or anything else. It's ready to go once you're ready to go. So now let's enchant these books and see what we get. Alright, so let's look at what we have. We've got 1 for each difficulty, and when you highlight over it, you can see that there is a level bracket. So the difference between difficulties isn't actually going to be the modifiers, it's going to be what item levels you can apply them to. What is going to change the modifiers is the rarity. You can see we've got the green rarity, which has +2 to the stat, and then we've got the blue rarity that has +4 to the stat. And this goes all the way up to exceptional. I haven't been lucky enough to get one to show you. You've got things like attack power, you've got vigor, you've got all the stats, plus armor and percentage damage. Now, how do you actually use this? It's quite simple. You just right-click the book of the appropriate item level and go to your item and socket it in there. So as you can see, I now have +6 on this item, and I'll be able to hit a little bit harder. Since I've already got about 200 some odd damage, it's not actually going to do a whole lot. So I'm mostly going to look for the plus percentage damage rather than the attack power at the point that I'm at. Now, we haven't had time to fully explore all of the arcane power in these books, so perhaps there are some special attributes out there. As of right now, these are just the basics. This is your first course into enchanting, so I don't want to get anything too complicated. If you have any questions, just feel free to let me know and I'll do my best to answer within reason. I can't tell you the meaning of life or anything like that. That's for the Wizard of Life and Death. I am a simple rogue, a simple guide to the basics of what is enchanting. In any case, thank you for attending this course. If you would like more information on the life and habits of the citizens of It Lurks Below town, feel free to subscribe. If you enjoyed the course today, leave a like, comment on how the course was appreciated by you, if there's any improvements necessary for your teacher. This is important information for future lessons so that we can really craft this on a personal basis. In any case, thanks for showing up on time. I hope you have a wonderful time down below.